Broadcasting, and now we are recording. I want to welcome Jeff Castle, the Ginhouse Boys, on the CovertRadio.com. This is the man. Oh, God, thank you for letting me cover this stuff. I really get a kick out of this.
Wow.
I mean, you guys are fine musicians and wonderful singers, actually. You know, actually, you have rather dulcet tones.
Thank you. I've been told I've had dull tones before, but not dulcet.
Do you have any formal training background for voice or anything?
Actually, for voice, I have very little training. I was classically trained pianist growing up.
Really? I had no idea.
But,
You still have a piano at home?
Yeah, it's too heavy to bring to the gigs.
And do you use an upright or a baby grand? What do you use?
It's an upright.
Let's say that saves a lot of space, doesn't it?
It does. You know, I don't think I could fit a baby grand in the house right now.
No, and I tell you, I picked one of those things up too, and I'm telling you, they're a mother to move.
Got wheels.
So let me ask you, now you and Jim go back more than 20 years or 20 years?
Probably real close to 20 years.
So how did you guys run into each other? How did the Ginhouse Boys come to be?
Well, you know, Jim works at the medical university, and my mother retired from the medical university, so they knew each other. And actually, I was getting ready to start college at the University of South Carolina, home of the Fighting Ginhouse.
Yeah, there you go.
And needed a summer job, and got hired in Jim's office as a temp, and kind of talked a little bit about, well, we play guitar, and you would think Jim being, you know, a few years older than me, that maybe we wouldn't have the same musical influences, but we're both big Beatles fans. A lot of the same music, kind of went back and forth in conversations. It was, let's get our guitars and, you know, play a little bit, and took it off from there. Really.
And the rest is history.
That's right.
Now you see you at the University of South Carolina.
I'm a native of Charleston, South Carolina.
And you attended the University of South Carolina.
Oh yeah, I did.
Attended, yeah. I did too. Now you're no longer affiliated with the medical university. Don't you have your own business?
I sure do. I work with my dad. We own a Speedy Oil Change Tune-Up in Somerville.
Love Speedy Oil. I always go to Speedy Oil. If I lived in Somerville, I'd go to your Speedy Oil.
Well, there you go. You live on James Island. So
I live on James Island. I use this one, yeah. And man, one of the things I love about going to Speedy Oil is that, like, for example, if I want to trade my car in later or I want to sell it, I can go in there, and the fact that I've used it the same place repeatedly, they will have a complete computer readout on every time I have my oil change in my car, what I have done to it, what the miles were at the time. That's a nice help when you're selling a car or trading it in. It actually puts money in your pocket.
That's very true. Thank you for mentioning it. And all the locations locally have that available to you. If you've been going to Mount Pleasant, or Charleston, James Island, East Ashley, or Somerville, we can all do that for you.
The single best thing you can do for your car ever is change the oil.
I agree.
I mean, most people, they go so long without changing the oil, after a while, it's too dangerous to change the oil because it's the grind that's holding the engine together.
And you got to scrape it out.
That's the answer. You've got to change your oil. Nothing's better for extending the life of your car.
Well, and,
Nothing.
And there's a lot of griping about gas prices right now. People complain about oil change prices. We spend, you know, our price is $33.99 on an oil change. I'll guarantee you most everybody spends more than that on a tank of gas every week. You only do the oil change 3-4 times a year.
That's right.
So, you know, go easy on the oil change price. Let's not get too mad about that.
And that also includes disposal fees, things like that, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Because a lot of people, they'll see something advertised and go, wow, I got my oil change for 19 bucks. Then they go there and they find out about disposal fees and everything else. Next thing you know, they're well up, they're up at the $33, $34, $35.
Yeah, with tax, I think everybody comes up to 36.
It all comes out to about that.
You know, we're fine.
Well, I got to tell you the truth, I have been very happy with Speedy Oil Service. And I want everybody else out there to know that Jeff Castle did not pay for this. It's not a commercial spot.
I sure did not.
This is that's right. This is the official opinion of CovertRadio.com. And as a matter of fact, if I was doing a commercial spot for anybody, I'd be doing it for me because I'm the sole. I'm the sole sponsor of the show.
Yeah, we need more people to tune into you. I mean, you got a great thing going for you.
Oh, it's a great. Oh, trust me, we get a lot of people actually tuning in. Most of our listeners do it by archives. And but actually, when we did the 20th anniversary, I mean, we had well over 115, I think it was, count on the computers. And that doesn't tell you how many people are actually listening. But we've discovered on our show that usually equates to about 10 times that number, then tap into our archives. And so we're very pleased. And so if this show makes it, it'll be in no small part due to you and Jim and the Ginhouse Boys.
Well, we're trying.
Well, thank you very much for agreeing to be a guest on the show.
Sure.
And y'all make sure you get your oil change, Speedy Oil. And man, you got to get see Ginhouse Boys. You guys will be back here, what, 2 weeks?
And 2 weeks from tonight.
What's that date? December what?
4th, maybe? Does that sound right?
Yeah, it sounds good enough for the girls I go with.
Round it off to the nearest 4th in December.
Okay.
It'll be the first Friday in December.
Well, thank you very much for being on the show, Jeff.
Thanks, Jay.
Take care.